Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I cook my curry chicken and potatoes. Just to let you guys know, I am not a professional chef in any way, but I love to cook, and this is the curry chicken recipe that I learned how to do. So at this point, I defrosted my drumsticks and I let them soak in lemon juice and water for about an hour. I hope you ate already, 'cause if not, this video will definitely make you hungry. Hope you enjoy and stay tuned. Okay, so I let them soak for about an hour. If you want them to soak for longer, that's your choice. At this point, I'm gonna drain all the water. Add my seasonings. Goya seasonings, my favorite. You can add whatever seasonings you like, just make sure it's not too much. I also add garlic and onion powder. Some regular chicken seasoning. And then Italian season, which includes thyme and basil. And then some black pepper. And then I top it off with some curry powder. Swish it all around. Make sure all the chickens are all seasoned up. And then I let that sit for about an hour or two. So now I'm just gonna start with my rice in the rice cooker. My jasmine rice, my favorite. Clean the rice. Put some oil in it. Some salt for some taste. Some butter for the smoothness and stickiness. And then some black pepper. Mix that all around. A little bit more water. Start the rice cooker. Alright, now for the curry chicken. I'm gonna put some oil and some butter in a pan. Let that heat up. Now I'm gonna add some onions. I advise you guys to use a cutting board if you're not a professional cutter. But me, I just like to cut the onions in my hand. It's just easier for me. I've been cooking for a while. And then some minced garlic. I usually use fresh garlic, but I didn't have any at the time, so minced works just as good. Let that all sizzle up. Comment down below if you love the smell of onions cooking. It's my favorite. I'm gonna stir it constantly just to make sure the onions and the garlic doesn't burn, but keep the heat on a low heat. And now I'm gonna add the curry powder. Now this is important. The reason why I add the curry powder to the oil is because we want it to caramelize before adding the chicken. This will help the curry powder cook in the chicken. Now we're gonna place our chickens and let them sit. Swivel them around. I just add little bit of water, a little bit more curry powder. Swivel it all around. Get some of that caramelized curry and pour it and drizzle it over your chickens. Cover it for a bit. I say you would let this sit for about probably 10 minutes and then go back in and swivel it all around again. Swivel, I'm not sure if that's a real word, but you know what I mean. Let that sit for another 10 minutes or so. You'll see the top getting all steamed up. Curry chicken is my absolute favorite way to cook chicken. Alright, now I'm going to get started on the potatoes. While the chicken is cooking and the rice is cooking, I'm going to cut my potatoes in squares. I cut off all the skin because I don't want any skin in my potatoes when I'm cooking curry chicken and potatoes. Make sure you cut off all the bruises. You can use mini potatoes too, but I think the mini potatoes will take longer to shave off the skin. So I like to use the big ones. And don't cut these potato pieces too small, because when they start to cook with the curry chicken, we don't want them to be all smushy like mashed potatoes. So just cut them a nice medium size, as you can see. So I washed my potatoes, I cleaned them off good, and then I added salt to them. So now I'm just going to let my potatoes sit in salt. It's always good to clean while you cook. I have to work in a clean kitchen. I don't know about y'all. Clean before I cook, clean after I cook, go to bed with a clean kitchen. The kitchen always got to be clean. Just makes your life so much easier, especially when you're cooking. It's something to do while you're waiting for the chicken to cook as well. Alright, drain all that water, good to go. Now look at our chicken. Let's let the steam go through. Look at that. So now we're just going to pick up some liquids from the bottom and just pour it over. Just keep drizzling it over. Every time you check on the chicken, do this. Drizzle over some of that curry liquid over your chicken. Get it all in the crevices. All in the crevices. So now this recipe can be done with drumsticks or chicken cutlets or any other type of chicken. Chicken wings. Right, get a little drizzle over that chicken. All right, let that sit. Wow, look at how that rice came out, nice and fluffy. My favorite. All the steam is coming up. So I'm going to show you guys how I cook my broccoli. I've already washed the broccoli at this point and cleaned it. It's just regular frozen broccoli. Put it right there on top of the rice. So as the rice is steaming up, sprinkle some salt on it. And as the rice cooker is in the warm position, it will steam and cook the broccoli. So as you see, I add my potatoes now because the chicken's just about almost done. So I add my potatoes to the pot, and when I did add them to the pot, I drizzled over that same curry liquid right over the potatoes as well, and then I covered it back up. The potatoes don't take as long to cook as the chicken does, so you really want to add the potatoes in, when the chicken is almost done. Like I said, we don't want the potatoes to be too mushy. So see, I'm just stirring it up some more, getting some of that drizzle over, and as you can see, the potatoes turn color. That sit for another 10 minutes or so. At this point, you do want to check on the chicken and potatoes quite often. Just make sure the potatoes aren't getting too soft. Make sure the chicken ain't burning. Look at that. Hope y'all are getting hungry at this point. You gotta be getting hungry at this point. So now I'm just doing some tidying up around the kitchen while waiting for the chicken to be done. The rice is on the warm function, broccoli steaming. Alright, got my plates ready. Broccoli is done. The rice is done. Time to serve. And last but not least, we're gonna serve the chicken and potatoes. You guys gonna see with the chicken and potatoes how I drizzle some of that curry right over that rice. There you go. Give that rice some taste. It's good to eat together anyways. Then what I like to do is I like to add a piece of bread on the side, because as some of you guys don't know, curry chicken does stain the teeth. So eating it with a piece of bread will help with that. Look at that plate. Yummy! Comment down below. Let me know if you guys tried this recipe. Subscribe, rate, like my videos. Stay tuned for more from Saklesmiles. Bye.